Welcome to this demonstration of how to get started as a first-time administrator of BBM Protected. In this demonstration video, I'll show you how to get yourself set up as the first-time administrator of BBM Protected for your enterprise, activating your BBM Protected services, understanding the various entitlement policies that you can also apply, and finally, entitling your first users and managing them. Let's go ahead and get started. It's best to complete this setup using your laptop or desktop computer, not your mobile phone. Let's go ahead and get you set up as the first administrator of your BBM Protected service. This will require you to become an administrator of the console that you'll use, called Enterprise Identity by BlackBerry. Once you are set up as an administrator, you can also entitle additional administrators to your enterprise. As a first administrator, you should already have received an email from BlackBerry. It'll look something like this. Go ahead and click the URL in the email to sign in to BBID or to create a BlackBerry ID and then sign in. In this video, we'll assume that you've already got a BlackBerry ID. If clicking the link takes you to a page with a dead URL or information indicating that the link is no longer valid, your invite has expired for security purposes. You can send an email to eidinviteexpiry@blackberry.com to re-request a new invitation. Let's go ahead and click that URL. This will take you to the BlackBerry Identity login screen. Let's go ahead and enter your BlackBerry ID credentials. Again, if you don't have one, you can click Don't Have a BlackBerry ID, create one, and go through the process to create a BlackBerry ID. Once you've done that, you'll come back here and enter your credentials to log in. Let's go ahead and sign in. Once you've signed in, you'll see a screen with a box indicating Administrative Console. Go ahead and click that. Congratulations, you're now logged in as the first administrator of your BBM Protected service. Now let's move on to activating your BBM Protected services. Click on the Services button on the left-hand navigation in your console. Here, you'll see a list of services to which you have subscribed, as well as some additional policies for managing BBM Protected. Next to each service name, you'll see green buttons with the words Enable. You should see 3 for BBM Protected. Go ahead and click Enable for each of those 3. Once you've done that, congratulations! You're now set up and ready to begin managing your users. But before we jump into entitling our users, let's take a look at some of the service configuration policies that you can apply first. Click on the Edit button in the Services console for BBM Protected. You can see here a list of service configuration options. We're going to talk about a few that we have live in market today. You can also check out some of the support videos to learn more about the details of some of our services. The first that we'll talk about is Cloud Directory Service. For customers who don't want to integrate BBM Protected into their Active Directory platform, but still want a lookup tool for their employees to find each other in a corporate directory, Cloud Directory Service is a perfect solution. When you check this box, your employees will be required in the BBM client to enter a first name and a last name. This first name and last name can be used by other coworkers to search for and find each other in the BBM client. The second configuration option is BBM Protected Wipe Data. When you check this box, this will apply changes to your employee's BBM client. When an employee leaves the company, such as when you remove the BBM Protected entitlement, if you have this option checked, BBM will delete the user's contacts, chats, groups, and BBM channels. All BBM-related information will be deleted from the device. Please consult with your legal team for local authorities to confirm the data ownership and privacy policies of your organization and jurisdiction. The next policy, BBM Protected Disabled Channels, enables you to turn off BBM channels entirely in the BBM client. Your employees will no longer have access to the channel's capability. Be sure to save any changes you make before leaving the screen. Okay, so now we're ready to start entitling your employees. In the Administrative Console, click the Entitlements option in the left-hand navigation pane. Let's go through the example of entitling a single user. Click on the BBM Protected row in the Entitlement screen, then click Invite Users. You can enter an email address of a user and click Send. Once you click Send, the user will appear in your list of service users as an invited user. You'll notice that their status indicates that they have been invited. Please see the End User Entitlement video for the full end-to-end end user onboarding experience. Once the user clicks on the URL in the email that they receive, they'll log into BlackBerry ID and their status will change to active. If you want to entitle a large number of users at one time, click on Invite Users and select Choose File to select a CSV file of email addresses that you want to upload. You can output this from your BES server. You can also output this from your Active Directory platform as well. Once you have your list of email addresses, you can select it and upload it. This is a simple example of what a CSV file looks like. Once you have your file, you can click to upload it, and it will add the users to the console, and then you can click Send Invite. Every email address in the file will receive the entitlement email. Now let's talk for a minute about two policies that you might want to consider applying to your users. The first is BBM Protected Auto Passphrase. If you turn on this policy, your users will not be required to enter a manual passphrase in order to begin a chat. This is a popular feature that many of our users prefer. To turn on this policy, click on the BBM Protected Auto Passphrase row and then click Invite Users. You can opt to invite one user at a time in the same way that you entitled users to BBM Protected. However, for your convenience, just click Invite All BBM Protected Users, and all of your protected users will have this policy applied. Please note that after you've clicked on this Invite All button, if you then entitle additional BBM Protected Users, you'll need to come back here to Auto Passphrase and click Invite All again to entitle the net new people that you've entitled to Protected. You can learn more about the Auto Passphrase feature by watching our instructional video on this feature. The second policy to consider enabling is BBM Protected Plus. This feature enables you to force all chats that your employees have over BBM to be protected, even with other BBM users who have not licensed BBM Protected. For example, if all of your employees are using Protected, but they want to have a protected conversation with an important client, that customer can install the BBM client for free, and at no charge to you, your employees can have a protected chat with that customer. All you need to do is turn on Protected Plus. Protected Plus ensures that the conversation will be encrypted end-to-end. In this way, you can have confidence that all of your employees' communications using BBM will be secure. You can learn more about BBM Protected Plus by checking out the instructional video that we have for this feature. Activating this policy for employees works the same as Auto Passphrase. Click on the Protected Plus row, click Invite Users, and then click Invite All BBM Protected Users. As with auto passphrase, if you invite new users to BBM Protected, you'll have to click this Invite All button to ensure that your new employees are also Protected Plus. Finally, I want to show you a few additional capabilities of the platform. First is how to revoke access to Protected for one of your employees. Click on the BBM Protected row to expand it out. And there you'll see Service Users, which is a list of all of your entitled users. You can click on the arrow next to an email address and select Revoke Entitlement. When you do this, BBM Protected will be turned off for that user. Any additional policies, such as Protected Plus or Auto Passphrase that you have applied to that user, will be revoked at the same time. If you wish to remove a user altogether from your enterprise, click on the User option in the left-hand navigation, find the user that you're looking to manage, and click the red Remove from Enterprise button. Once you've done this, the user will be completely removed from your enterprise identity instance, and they will have no more access to any other services that you provide. This concludes the walkthrough of how to use the BBM Protected Administrative Console. If you have any further questions, please reach out to BlackBerry T Support, which is included free in your BBM Protected license. You can also contact your BlackBerry sales representative or your BlackBerry Technical Support Manager. Thanks for your attention.